Colby Calhoun, and I am a junior players teaching artist with Dallas Independent School District. Today, we'll be doing a modern dance warm-up. Our warm-up will consist of a nice full body warm-up to get all our joints and muscles working, some tendus, some plies, and then we'll have an exercise in center that we might do in a more traditional modern class before we go across the floor. All right. Just follow along. We're going to start with rolling through all the joints. Just make sure you have some room around you and we'll get started. We're going to start with the head to the right for 8 counts and then we'll reverse for 8 counts. 7, 8 to the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse. Again. Again, reverse. Moving on to the shoulders. Back, 2, 3, 4, and back. 6, 7, 8 again. I'm moving forward and back. Big circles with the shoulders. Reverse, back to front. 7, 8 at the elbows. Now I'm drawing big circles with my elbows. This is really opening up my chest. You don't have to worry so much about being on count. You can if you want to. If you want to linger a little bit longer, this is your warm-up. Add the arms. So anywhere you're feeling a stretch, if you want to hold a little bit longer or go a little bit slower, reverse the arms forward. Really reaching out, trying to draw as big of a circle as I can with these hands. And elbows. Starting with rolling the chest. Taking a little bit of a plie here so I can really get the chest, the ribs fluid. Trying to move just the ribs. Reverse. Making sure everything else stays loose. I don't want to add lots of extra tension where I don't need it. Moving into the hips. Rolling things around to get them moving, starting to get them loose. Reverse. Just drawing a big circle with my pelvis. Tailbone pointing at the floor still. Switching into my right ankle, rolling it out. And here you can roll your wrist with your ankle too if you want to. And rolling in towards myself. And switch. Reverse. Take a moment to shake out the right arm, and the left arm, and the right leg, and the left leg. Just give yourself a little shake after we rolled all that out, making sure it's all still awake. Then with the fingertips, we're just going to tap to wake the skin back up. And then we're going to pat. So this is a great exercise to get blood flowing back up to the top layers of your skin. That really gets the muscles working. I'm just patting over my thighs, my quads, my calves, the top of the foot, the hands, the back of the hands, the back to the neck. Don't forget the back. Don't neglect her. And then take a moment just to plie and rise. Plie and rise. One more plie and rise. Now we're going to move on to a little bit of a plie and tendu combination. If you don't know what plie and tendu means to bend, tendu means to stretch. These are ballet terms which then have been used in every dance class ever since forever. Now we're going to move into a little bit of a plie and tendu combination. If you don't know what that means, plie means to bend and tendu means to stretch. So these are ballet terms that started in ballet and then transitioned into traditional and classical modern dance, and terms that we still use today in almost any dance class. So we're gonna, a little bit different in modern, we're gonna be working from a place of parallel. So my toes will be reaching forward or pointing forward and my heels will be pointing back. And then we'll also be working in what we call that turned out or a ballet position with my heels touching and my toes turned out. So we'll be using both turnout and parallel here in these tendus and plies. And this is really just to get the feet and the ankles working a little bit deeper and also getting the knees and hip flexors working. So I'll go through the combination, then we'll try it with music, but it'll be really simple. We'll just plie twice, plie and rise, plie and rise. I'll tendu or reach that foot forward, roll down, I'll push off of it and close. And that's actually what we call a dégagé in ballet, which just means to detach or disengage. So again, we have plie and a rise, plie and a rise, tendu, roll through, push off and close. So we'll do that 4 times in this first position, turned out. So 2 each leg, right and then left and then right and left. And then we'll do it in parallel, plie and a rise, plie and a rise, tendu. So when I do this here, now you can't see my heel because I'm in this parallel position. Roll down, push off, and close. This may feel a little bit awkward, still feels awkward. I've been doing this for years, this parallel position, but it's really good because it works your muscles in a different way. So try it even when you're here. It's weird. So we have to the front, to the front, to the front, to the front. Then we're gonna step out to a second position. So second position is feet a little bit wider than the hips. And then once we get here, we'll still have 2 plies, plie, rise, plie, and a rise. Then we'll just have a point and a point, plie, and a rise. Then we'll repeat, plie, and a rise, plie, and a rise, and a point, point, plie, and a rise. We'll do that 4 times, 2 times each leg. We'll turn the heels in, same thing. Plie, rise, rise, point, point, plie, rise. Then we'll go back to first. We'll do all that again, but adding releves. We're adding on our tippy toes. Plie, rise, plie. So we're actually rising past our plie all the way onto releve. Plie and up, plie and up, and a tendu, roll down, push off and close. Plie and up, plie and up, and a tendu, roll down, push off and close. Then parallel, same thing. We're doing the same thing as we did in first turned out. Boom, boom. Oh, I didn't have the releve, sorry. Even teachers make mistakes, it's okay. Plie, reach, roll down. And then when I get into my second position, same thing, I just add the releve here, point, point, and up. All right, let's try it with music. 6, 7, 8. Plie, straighten, plie, straighten, reach, roll down, push off, and close. Try to keep moving the whole time in your plie, so I'm not stopping and waiting. I'm moving, I'm reaching, pushing up and close. Again, plie and push. Down, 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 up, and reach and push up. Again. And reach, roll down, push up, parallel, arms stay down, up, plie, and straighten, reach, roll down, push up, and close, plie, and straighten. Keep moving the whole time, reach, roll through the foot, push up, and close, again, and up, and down, and up. And reach, roll, down, push up, and close. Plie, and up, and down, and up, and reach. After this, I'm going to reach out my right foot to second position, and down, and up, and down. Keep those knees going forward over the toes, point, plie, and up, again, plie, and up, plie, and up. Point, plie, and up. 2 more times, just like that. If you want, you can take the arms out the second here, that's absolutely fine. Point. Mess that one up a little bit. Plie, and rise. Point, plie. Now turn out, plie, and up, plie. So now my knees are going out over my toes to the side. Point, plie, back up, plie, and push. I'm pushing into the floor to straighten my legs, and then pushing into the floor to roll up and point my toes. Plie, and up, plie, and up, point. I close to first. All right, I'm going to count us off for the next set. If you want to go back and try that again before we add the releves, definitely try that, and I'll count us up for adding the releves. All right, I'm going to go ahead and count us off for part 2, so we're just adding the releve. If you want to go back and try that again without the releve, if you're not sure of your balance, that's fine. Definitely practice the first part, and we're going to move on. Here we go. And 5, 6, 7, 8, plie, releve, plie, releve. I reach, roll down, push up, again, plie, releve, plie, releve. Tendu, roll down, push up, again, plie, releve, plie, releve. Tendu, roll down, push up, last time, plie, releve, plie, releve, tendu, roll down, push up. Now parallel, plie, releve, plie. This one's always hard for me. Tendu, roll down, push up, and close. Plie, releve, plie, releve, tendu, roll down, push up, and close. Again, releve, tendu, roll down, push off. Last time that we go out to second, plie, releve, plie, releve. When I'm going to releve, I'm really pushing down on my foot so I give the floor tension. I go out, 6, 7 parallel second, plie, up, plie, and up, point, plie, up, plie, up, plie, up, point, plie, up. Again, if you want to take your arms to second, that's better for your balance. Point, last one parallel, plie, up, plie, up, point, plie, releve, turn out, plie, releve, plie, releve. I'm really pushing my ankles forward over my toes. That's how I get my nice high releve, plie, plie, releve, and point, plie, releve, 2 more, plie, releve, plie, releve, and point, plie, releve, last one, plie, releve. I know those ankles are burning now, so are mine. And point, last one, up, and finish. Nice work. Last exercise for our warm-up, we're gonna incorporate undercurves and overcurves. Undercurves and overcurves are just about how we transition our weight in and out of the floor. So sort of like it sounds, under will go under. This is about the pelvis pushing down and under as if there was something to go under. And then obviously over is the other way, pelvis going up and over. And so these are two different transitions, especially thinking about how thinking about how the feet work into the floor. So this exercise is pretty simple. We go forward, side, back, and side. And the undercurve I'll show you from the side is just about shifting from one foot back to the other. So you'll see this undercurve, my pelvis is going down and under. If I wanted to go over curve, I would go up and over. This exercise is pretty simple. I'm starting with my right foot forward. I go undercurve front, back, side, back, to the middle, to the side, to the middle. I switch feet front. Now left foot's front and a side and a back to the side. I switch. Then I go over curve and over curve and over curve and over curve. Switch feet over curve and over curve and over curve and over curve. And then I could repeat. And we could go for hours and hours and hours. We won't, but you could if you wanted to at home. The arms are optional if you just want to get used to the lower body moving, but the upper body will just accentuate which one you're doing. I'm doing under curve, then I'm really reaching forward, and side, and then a contraction to the back. With the over curve, it's the same sort of thing, but then my head gets more involved with doing which direction we're going. Again, front, under curve, side, under curve, contract, under curve, and then over curve is seemingly more lazy, a little bit looser in the spine. So I'll be doing upper body with this. If you want to just focus on the legs, definitely do that. Here we go. All right, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and front. Side, back, side, switch, front, side, back, side. Again, under curves. Start to find that momentum, sort of feeling like a wave. That's the whole point of this. Now over, 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 again, over, 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 last time, and over. Great job. You can take that one back and repeat that as many times as you think is useful. Looking for a clear pathway in the pelvis is the whole point of undercurves and overcurves. And then getting it at sort of a medium or medium fast tempo so you can feel that weight shift with momentum instead of. Right. Thanks so much. That's the end of our warm-up. I hope you enjoyed it and keep dancing wherever you are. Thanks.